Sunny California transformed into a winter wonderland. Check out this video of a snowstorm in Southern California. A couple of inches of snow blanketed the ground there, while some areas got hit with a round of hail. This winter storm system is making its way across the country. Nearly 40 million people are currently under some form of a winter weather alert. Well, the wild weather this year has obviously had a big impact on the environment, including several trees here on the East Coast. And joining us to explain is Dr. Jorge Santiago-Blay, adjunct lecturer at Penn State York and also a research associate at the Smithsonian Natural History Museum. Good to talk to you today, Dr. Santiago-Blay. So you and your colleagues made a very interesting discovery this year about the eastern redbud tree, and those are those beautiful ones with the pinkish purple blossoms that cover all of their branches in the spring. They are just about everywhere around here. You see them all the time. Tell us what you found and about the research that was involved.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me here. So it was somewhere in the early summer when I was just collecting in two of the sites that we have research on, and all of a sudden I realized, hey, where are the fruits located? So in the image you see right now, okay, the trees are completely devoid of the seeds, and these are not little things, but really large, large things. And I began asking colleagues if they have seen the same phenomenon, and eventually the word spread to volunteers at the National Museum of Natural History, master gardeners, particularly in the state of Pennsylvania, as well as undergraduates at Penn State York. And we began contacting other people, and we have been able to generate a map that more or less tells us where the phenomenon has been observed. And as you can see in the map, the kind of middle blue region indicates a cold snap, and that more or less coincided with the yellow and the red dots, which indicate for the red total lack of fruiting, and in the case of the yellow ones, a greatly reduced fruiting. And so what we want to do in the future is explore how often this phenomenon happens. It seems to be weather related. It seems to have been this particular year a late spring cold snap, but we want to know how often this may have happened in the past, and the reason why, besides the biology, this is particularly important is because folks who likes to study restoration of the forest, they want to know whether the trees are not fruiting because of some sort of disease, or if it is simply the weather. So what I was particularly happily surprised was the amount of citizen scientists who help us during the process. We estimate about 200 people, particularly in Pennsylvania, Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., etc. And we are looking forward to continue these studies in the future.
So bottom line here, as we approach the spring, are our red bud trees in good health? Are they going to be blooming this year? I mean, what's the impact?
Yeah, that's the beauty of science, that we have a hypothesis, namely that a cold spring killed the fruit, so to speak. So I suspect that the fruits will be just fine, and we'll have to wait and see how cold the late spring is, and see whether we have a repeat. My hope is that everything will be okay.
And let's hope for the fact that we don't have another late cold snap this year. Thanks so very much, Dr. Jorge Santiago-Blay, who is an associate researcher with the National Smithsonian History Museum. We appreciate your words today.